Okay, Scorpio, this is going to be a reading for you, and yeah, if you like the content I create, please do consider following. I would truly appreciate that, and sharing out the readings and leaving me comments. And if you have anything you need me to or want me to pray about, let me know, or anything maybe you want me to meditate on. I feel like using the Spring Tarot deck first this time. Now, when I was pre-shuffling, I had the Ten of Pentacles fall out, and then I had the Two of Pentacles fall out. This feels like that you need to have a balance. So, it feels like you're really working very hard, because in this deck there are termite mounds, and they are made very high for the Ten of Pentacles. So, working really hard, but needing to balance. Possibly between, relationships and work. That's what it feels like. So, yeah. I also did meditate, and what I got for you, Scorpio, yourself, yeah, the sign of Scorpio, was I got to avoid road rage. It's very important that you avoid road rage or anger. I also got avoid flipping anyone off. So, it feels like you're going to be tested, but avoid it. Avoid it. Don't feed into it. Don't do it. And also, I got the song "Will Always Love You." So I don't know. I know that is like I know Dolly Parton sang that, and Whitney Houston. Several people I'm pretty sure have sang that. So yeah, that's what I got though. Okay, for Scorpio. Okay, for Scorpio. Okay. Okay. First out, we had the Eight of Pentacles, making things happen, getting them done. It's like trying to get everything done and get there. Achieve, accomplish, really close to the Ten of Pentacles. Now, if you look, they're really pollinating those plants. So I feel like you need to also pollinate your relationships. Put it into your relationships, especially when I had that Two of Pentacles that flew out during my pre-shuffle, and the Ten of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to reach that Ten of Pentacles, and you're putting yourself all in there, but you really need to put into relationships as well. It's very important, it feels like. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. See, it feels like that, you really got to give into your relationships as well, and not just work. You're being seen as well, I should say, and you're really strutting. You're looking really good. If you're a guy, you're looking right on mark. You're looking spiffy. If you're a girl, beautiful. But this has got the feeling like you are putting too much into a certain part of your life. Four of Swords. See, if you look at that web. I also feel like for someone, watch the webs that you weave. Okay, why am I getting that? It's like someone has, I don't know if this is you or if someone's done it to you. Someone is told a little, they see it as a little fib, but it only gets bigger. So do be aware of that. Be careful of that. But this is also, it feels like about, like I said, it feels like about relationships and about home, and needing to put into that as well. It's very important now, because we have the Tower here. Now, this Tower card, number 16, you'll look at the lava. So I feel like that there's going to be some things that's really going to possibly light your fuse. Possibly make you very, very upset or angry. Now, like I said, road rage, avoid it. Avoid it. Put that anger back down and let it go, because it's not going to lead anywhere good. I also feel like, though, this could be around relationships and really needing to give into relationships as well as what you're trying to achieve. Because if you don't, you know, it could explode. Things could just blow up. And I don't feel like you want them to. Okay. Nine of Swords. See, it's like you've got a lot going on and you feel kind of stuck. If you'll look, see the snake eating itself. Feeling really stuck right now, trying to figure things out. But at the same time, there's a lot that needs to be dealt with on a social level. And I feel like that, you know, is going to move you more forward because you got the Star card here. That's growth. You know, those roots are running deep in that tree. You see that? And there's stars everywhere. This is a wish come true. But you have to also give to the relationships that are going to help fuel you going forward. So, yeah, I feel like that what you're trying to achieve, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. But you've got to feed the relationships that's going to feed you going forward. Yeah, see right there, 4 of Pentacles. That's home. That's family. That's friends. That is something on there. You know, your relationships. Taking care of home as well. That's very important, it feels like. We'll set that right there. Because if you look at that Quaker looking out of its nest, it's taking care of home as well. Very important. And there's blooms, there's blossoms. You know, it's like it's still growing. I want to take you one of my extras, the Springs Extra cards, and just see what we get for you. For my Scorpio. There you go. Let's come out right on top there, right from the get-go. Okay, we got number 10, Nightmare. Okay, now this card can be perceived in different ways. It could be that you feel like you're living in a nightmare and you feel like things are really, you know, hard to handle right now. Then again, it could be that you are about to achieve your goal. That's a number 10 card. And you are on the verge and it feels like that, you know, everything is wonky. Everything is out of place. It's misfit. And, you know, sometimes things will go that way until, you know, you get where you're aiming to go. I do want to read to you from my book for the definition of that card, which, you know, we all know what a nightmare can be when you have them when you're asleep. Okay, nightmare, a frightening dream that usually awakens the sleeper. An evil spirit formerly thought to oppress people during sleep. Something such as an experienced situation or object, having the monstrous character of a nightmare, or producing a feeling of anxiety or terror. You may be experiencing nightmares, you know, and it could have to do with, you know, what's going on in your life and these relationships and then what you're trying to achieve all at once. Okay, spiritually, a nightmare is seen as a manifestation of inner turmoil, negative energies, or spiritual attacks. So, yeah, that's what I have on it, but that's the card. So, yeah. I do want to take you some chakra cards because, you know, you may need to be eating certain colored vegetables or fruits. Do drink your water. You know, get your water in you. I'm getting mine in me. I'm trying my best to drink my 64 ounces of water, plus if I have a cup of coffee, then I try to drink that and water again or something like that. And, you know, have your vitamins, get your sleep. It's very important. Eat healthy as you can. Okay, chakra card for Scorpio. Okay, we've got 3, and I'm going to take them. I feel like I'm supposed to, so I will. Okay. We've got a red card, which is the 0, the Fool. You know, it can be about new beginnings, new starts. It can also be about being foolish. Then we have the Empress. Look. Beautiful. Okay. Starting a new journey, starting it as someone who knows what they want. But then we have the 3 of Swords. Look at that heart. Hurt. So, yeah. Okay. And then we'll get you one of these. They have actually got 3. But I feel it. We got perception. How you see things. How do you look at things? And this is a green card. This is a green card. This is a yellow card. We have abundance. They're really going after that dollar, it feels like. I felt that whenever I was looking at that 10 of Pentacles card that fell out during the pre-shuffle. And then we have self-worth. Knowing what you're worth. Knowing what you deserve. That's an orange card. Okay, now I'll read to you from my little book. Well, we'll start with the red card, which is the Earth Root Chakra. Let your intuition be your guide. That's very important. Okay, Earth Root Chakra. Let me find it in my book. Okay. Earth Root Chakra is the first energetic center located at the base of the spine, representing stability, grounding, survival, safety, associated with the color red and the element earth. It acts as the foundation for the entire chakra system. It governs physical needs, security, and vitality. Signs of imbalance. A blocked or imbalanced root chakra can cause fear, anxiety, instability, depression, and physical issues like lower back pain or constipation. Okay. Okay, what you can do to help balance your chakra. Physical poses. Grounding poses like the mountain pose, warrior pose, and child's pose. You can look that up in yoga poses. Okay, intentionality. Daily affirmations regarding safety, security, and belongings. I am safe. I am secure. My belongings are safe. My belongings are secure. I like the I ams. Okay, and then we have nature connection, walking barefoot on the earth, earthing is what that's called. Hiking or gardening is very important and very beneficial. Meditation, mindfulness, that's very beneficial. Chanting the seed sound, lum, 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 lum. Practice deep breathing or focusing on the color red. Can be very beneficial as well. Okay, and now we have the color green, which we have 2 of those, and that is going to be the heart chakra. Discover the wisdom of the heart. The heart chakra is the 4th primary energy center, symbolizing love, compassion, empathy, forgiveness, located in the center of the chest. It bridges the lower physical chakras with higher spiritual ones, governing emotional balance, self-love, and connection to others. Color and element green, sometimes pink and air, balanced state. Feeling joyful, compassionate, forgiving, and an open heart is how you will be when you're balanced. Okay. there is an imbalance state, experiencing fear, hatred, jealousy, codependency, and or difficulty loving oneself. Okay. Yoga poses that can help, like the camel pose, cobra pose, fish pose, can help to release chest tension. Meditations and affirmations. Focusing on the color green can help. Practicing loving kindness, meditation, or repeating affirmations like, I am open to giving and receiving love. I am open to giving and receiving love. I am open to giving and receiving love. Breathing exercises. Since the element is air, deep breathing exercises help stimulate this area. Chanting. Chanting the seed mantra, yum, yum, yum. Emotional cultivation, journaling about gratitude, forgiveness practices, and spending time in nature can be very beneficial. Now we have the color yellow. Yellow is the solar plexus chakra. Explore your thought process. The solar plexus chakra is the third energy center, located in the upper abdominal navel area. It represents personal power, confidence, and self-esteem, and willpower, associated with the element of fire and the color yellow. It governs metabolism, digestion, and the ability to turn ideas into action. A balanced or open solar plexus allows for high self-confidence, strong boundaries, and a sense of purpose. Okay, balancing techniques. Physical actions. Engaging in core strengthening exercises like the boat pose. Deep belly breathing and sunbathing to connect with the fire element. Emotional mental work. Setting personal goals is important. Practicing affirmations, I am confident and powerful. And taking risks to build assertiveness can be very important. Lifestyle. Wearing the color yellow helps also. Using citrus scents, lemon, grapefruit, and meditating on the sound. It's either rum or ram. I'm assuming ram because it doesn't say any different. To activate the energy center. So I'm assuming ram. Okay, signs of an imbalance. Blocked or underactive solar plexus chakra. Low self-esteem, feeling helpless, insecurities, indecisiveness, victim mentality. An overactive is aggression, controlling behavior, perfectionism, and stubbornness. Physical symptoms that you may have: digestive issues, ulcers, heartburn, indigestion, fatigue, and diabetes. And now we have the color orange. Orange is the sacral chakra. And that is learn to observe your own emotions. So you need to learn to observe your emotions. Sacral chakra. Okay, here we are. The sacral chakra is the second primary energy center, located in the lower abdominal pelvis, governing creativity, sexuality, pleasure, emotions, and relationships. Associated with the color orange and the water element, it focuses on emotional flow, passion, and joy. Usage examples include fostering creative expression, improving intimate connections, emotional healing, and embracing pleasure. Signs of balance: feeling creative, emotionally stable, sexually satisfied, and joyful. Signs of imbalance, emotional instability, lack of creativity, guilt, fear of change, and sexual dysfunction. Healing practices, journaling about emotions, dancing yoga pose that open the hips, and connecting with water. Usage examples, functions, creativity, passion, engaging in hobbies or projects that bring you joy. Emotional processing, allowing oneself to feel emotions without judgment, releasing guilt. Intimacy and relationships, building healthy, passionate, and secure connections. Sensual pleasure, enjoying life through the senses, such as enjoying art, music, or nature. Flexibility and movement, promoting a go-with-the-flow attitude is very important. Okay, now it could be very beneficial if you eat green fruits and vegetables, red fruits and vegetables, orange fruits and vegetables, and yellow fruits and vegetables. I gotta have some water. I'm thirsting over here. It gets really warm up here. I'm in like the attic top room. Okay. So we got you your chakra cards. Now we're going to get your spirit animal card for the month of May, because this reading is for the month of May. So yeah, a month ahead. So this, the month of May. Let's get you your spirit animal card for the month of May. Okay. Scorpio. Okay, you got snow leopard. Self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Beautiful. So the snow leopard will be with you. Okay, let's get you an angel message card. There we go. Got 5 of abundance. There are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you are experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. Let's get you one of these angel cards right here. You got Rochelle. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. A Moonology card for you. Hold your vision, fixed moon. Get you a crystal oracle card. You do not need to have this crystal. The energy of the crystal will be with you. For Scorpio. Okay. Titanium rainbow quartz. Look how beautiful that is. Gorgeous. And it says multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you are asking about. So whoever you're thinking about has many layers to them. So you may not be seeing everything for what it is completely. Let's get you an affirmation card. I like to say my affirmations 3 times. I will be showing it to you and saying it once, but you can write it down and speak it anytime you want to. Okay, for Scorpio. Oh, goodness. You got success. Wow. And I'm giving you time so that you can write that down. And then you can say that affirmation anytime you want to. I like to say them 3 times. Some people like to say them once. Some people like to say them 6. And then some go 9. So, yeah. Okay. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Now, I want to look at... and if you're not, if you're not on the twin flame journey, that's fine. This could be about romance for you. If you don't want romance, stick around if you don't want it, because at the end I'm going to draw another crystal oracle card, one of the big ones, for you. So, yeah. But this is, I'm pulling around twin flame for Scorpio. The twin flame journey for Scorpio. May I have a card? Thank you. Okay. You got 2 of them. You got Not Enough and Mirror. Okay. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego, issues, and jealousy. Not enough. Now, if this is you, that's something that you need to work on. If this is your twin flame and you know who they are, that's what they're feeling. You may not know who they are. You may not have ever met them, but they're going through something in a relationship now of feeling like they're not enough. And then we have mirror. Mirroring each other. Self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So, you are both mirroring one another. And you may be like, well, I've never met them. But it's like you're tied to them energetically. So, yeah. Okay, for Scorpio. May I please have the card for Scorpio? Thank you. You got 2 of these. Leave your fears behind and engagement. Wow, look at that. Okay. They are stopping this relationship from blossoming. Okay, so someone's stopping from blossoming. Now, if you're not with your person, they may be a runner. If this is, twin flame, yeah, one likes to run away and not take, responsibility for things, or they just run because they feel it and it's scary and they may never have met you. Engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, with that coming up, this is a feeling like you may be going to meet your twin flame soon. It's like one of you is, you need to be calling them in. You need to be calling in that soulmate, calling in this person to you to make it happen, because you're wanting this come together, be together, stay together, which would be like engagement, whether it's engagement or just, coming together. But, nevertheless, you want it to happen. So call them in, bring them in, don't be afraid, and allow it to happen, because it's a very strong connection. If you have met them and you know who they are, it's a feeling like, don't see things in a bad light. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of healing needs to go on. Don't see things in a bad light. Don't see things negatively, because that will change a drastic change on what's happening with your person. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. May I have the card? Thank you, Spirit. Teddy bear. Interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to date. So they may be coming into your life. It's a very good possibility. Or, you know, if you don't believe in twin flame, this could be someone coming into your life, or some that may already be in your life. You want to take things further. We've got 2 of these. Okay, I'm drawn to this one first. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. So you need to give something time. Don't worry about it. Just flow. Do you. Do you. That's going to make all the difference. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. And if you're already with your person, there you go. Let's get a romance angel. Okay. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Wow. And then lastly, we have our big gemstone oracle cards. I'm going to take you one. Okay, Scorpio. Let's get you one. You got turquoise. I've actually got some turquoise down here somewhere. Oh, right here it is. Yeah. Okay, that's beautiful. And it says, remember, you are born of the heavens and nourished by the sacred waters of life. This is beautiful. This is truly a beautiful reading. That's for sure. And if you like the content, please do consider following. I appreciate each and every one of you. If this isn't for you, just leave it behind. If it is, awesome. And yeah, till next time. I love y'all. Bye.